We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
A very good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you will see this video. So today our topic is a difference between petrol engine and diesel engine. If you have watched my previous videos regarding to working principle of petrol engine and diesel engine, then this video would be very much easy for you to understand. So without wasting any time, we'll start with the differences. So over here total 14 differences I wrote on the board as much as I know. So we'll start with that differences. First difference is what? That but obvious in petrol engine fuel is petrol, in diesel engine fuel is diesel. So that is a but obvious thing. Second difference is what? That in the petrol engine during the suction stroke, as I told you, that pure air and fuel mixture will enter inside of the cylinder, and whereas in the case of diesel engine only and only pure air will enter inside of the cylinder. So that is the second difference. In petrol engine pure air and fuel mixture will enter, and in diesel engine only and only pure air will enter. Third difference is what? That in petrol engine for ignition purpose we are using the spark plug, whereas in the case of the diesel engine we are using fuel injector. Fuel injector will do what? It will atomize and vaporize the fuel. Fourth one is which one? That petrol engine is also known as SI engine. Now full form of SI is what? It is spark ignition engine. Now spark ignition engine, it is known as why? Because with the help of spark plug it is ignited. That is why it is known as spark ignition engine. And in front of that diesel engine is known as what? It is known as compressed ignition engine. Why? Because during the suction stroke only pure air enters, and piston will travel from BTC to TDC. So what's happened? Piston will increase its pressure as much as possible, so that due to the compression, what's happened? Ignition of the diesel is taken place. That is why it is known as compressed ignition engine. Achha. Now next, in the case of petrol engine, next difference is what? That it works on pressure around 10 bar. That pressure is very much less compared to the pressure on which your diesel engine is working. Now diesel engine is working on a pressure around 33 bar. That means in diesel engine pressure is very much high, but in petrol engine pressure is very much low. Why? Because diesel engine is known as compressed ignition engine. Compressed means more pressure is present in diesel engine. That's why its pressure is around 33 bar and its pressure is around 10 bar of petrol engine. Now next is what? That in petrol engine and in diesel engine working principle, at last I have drawn PV diagram. So petrol engine is known as constant volume cycle. It works on constant volume cycle. Why? Because when piston is on TDC, at that time volume of this cylinder is constant. And when volume is constant, at that time we are supplying the spark. That means at a constant volume we are supplying the heat, so that the petrol engine works on constant volume cycle. In front of that, diesel engine works on constant pressure cycle. You have remembered process 0 to 1, constant pressure process. 1 to 2, it is your adiabatic compression process. Then 2 to 3, it was a horizontal line which is perpendicular to pressure axis. So it is working on a constant pressure cycle. Why it is working on constant pressure cycle? Because when piston is on TDC, at that time only air is present, and if you want to measure the measure how much amount of air is present, so how you can measure? You can measure in terms of pressure. So that is why that the diesel engine works on constant pressure cycle and petrol engine works on constant volume cycle. When piston is present on TDC, in the case of petrol engine at that time, fuel is also present, and if you want to measure the fuel, so in which unit you will measure the fuel? Yes, you will measure the fuel in the unit of volume, so that it is constant volume cycle and diesel engine is constant pressure cycle. Achha. Now next, seventh one is what? In the case of petrol engine, there are no troubleshooting. Troubleshooting means what? Starting problem. Over here I wrote that no starting trouble. That means easily you can start the petrol engine. Why you can easily start your petrol engine? Because in petrol engine you have used spark plug, and function of spark plug is what? It is used to ignite the fuel. When fuel will ignite, then engine will start, and spark you can produce easily. So ignition will be easy. So starting will be easy. In front of that, in diesel engine, starting is little bit difficult, especially in the case of winter season. Why? Because in winter season temperature is very much low, and temperature is directly proportional to pressure, and that cycle works on compressed ignition. So that is why as temperature is low, pressure is also low. So you have to apply so many kicks. Due to that, what's happened? Its pressure is increasing around 33 bar. When sufficient pressure is increased, at that time only ignition will start, and at that time only your engine will start. That is why over here I wrote that starting trouble is present, as that cycle is based on compression process, particularly on compression process. So in winter season more compression is required, because in winter season temperature is low. As pressure is increasing and increasing, temperature is also increasing and increasing. It requires some time. So that is why starting problem is there. Later your diesel engine will start as compared to your petrol engine. So next one, eighth one is what? That the petrol engine works on a compression ratio around 8:1 to 12:1. Its compression ratio is very much low. What I told you, because that the engine works on a low pressure, that's why its compression ratio is also low. Now compression ratio is what? That you know very well. Compression ratio is a ratio of total volume of the cylinder to the clearance volume of the cylinder. Now in front of that, in diesel engine it works on a higher compression ratio, which is around 14:1 to 25:1. Now next difference is what? That its working pressure is low. As you know, its working pressure is low. How much it is? Its pressure is 10 bar only, and over its pressure is 33 bar. So that is why petrol engine has a low working pressure and diesel engine has a high working pressure, because it is known as compressed ignition engine. That is why. Next is what? That it works on a high temperature, it works on a low temperature. Petrol engine works on a low temperature. Why? Because petrol engine works on a low pressure. Pressure is directly proportional to temperature. If pressure is low, temperature is also low. So that is why petrol engine works on a low temperature, but in front of that, diesel engine works on a high pressure. Why it works on a high pressure? Because in diesel engine, that pressure is how much? 33 bar. And pressure is directly proportional to temperature. So that is why temperature is very much high in the case of diesel engine. Now next we will go for size of the flywheel is very much low in the case of petrol engine, and in the case of diesel engine size of the flywheel is very much high. Now flywheel means what? You know very well that it is such a device which is used to store the energy, then it will release the energy whenever it is required. So in the case of diesel engine, more energy is required to compress the air. Why? Because in the diesel engine it is based on CI, that means compressed ignition. That means it requires more pressure, around 33 bar, and if that much pressure if you want to create, then which thing is required? More energy is required. And which device will provide more energy? But obvious flywheel will provide the more energy. As size of the flywheel is more, energy to the piston to compress the air is more. So that is why in the case of petrol engine size of flywheel is very much less, and in the case of diesel engine size of flywheel is very much high. We will move on with the next, which is what? That weight of the petrol engine is very much low. Why weight of the petrol engine is very much low? Because in the petrol engine, as I told you, what? Size of the flywheel is very much low. So weight of the petrol engine is very much low. In front of that, weight of the diesel engine is very much high, because in the diesel engine size of the flywheel is very much high. So weight of the flywheel is there. So that is why size of the weight of the engine, diesel engine, is very much more. Now next is what? That petrol engine will produce the less pollution. And diesel engine will produce more pollution due to the chemical composition. Certain compositions are there in diesel engine. After the combustion, certain chemicals are produced which will pollute the environment. But in the case of petrol engine, less pollution is present. Now next and last one is what? That the petrol engine will produce a very much less noise and diesel engine will produce very much high noise. So these are the 14 differences that I have discussed with you. I hope these differences may be useful to your examination. So again I will repeat each and every time I am saying this word that work hard, read hard. Thank you very much.